And I was just like, you right, bro. Y'all do. And that kind of take me back to pouring into your clients. Give you all that. You get what I'm saying? They might be in a situation where they might meet a celebrity or something, or be in the room.
That's long.
That's your name in the room right there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you pour into your clients, man, they gonna pour back into you.
Dumpy, listen, if that's the person's mission, you have, listen, I can't tell you, that transcends just not being a barber, that transfer in all the business.
Be lit to the people who messing with you. Don't be too worried about these persons and these people and them barbers. I hope that barber see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's an inspirational game. You know what I'm saying? Because I can name a bunch of barbers in the city. Tom right here across the street inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Watching him cut a lot of celebrities and do what he was doing. Definitely was hungry watching him. JT the barber, man, who I work with now at the B-Loft. He got like a little salon.
Hey, this is Dave, and this is my commercial. We spent so much money on the podcast summit. At summit, I didn't actually spend any money on the commercial. So, but here's the idea. I want you to go to podcastsummit.com, PODCAST summit.com. I'm going to put the website below. And we got some tickets if you want to start a podcast or grow your podcast or make money from your podcast.
I'm calling, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Pull-Up Experience. We have another great edition for y'all. Episode 181. We got my man Dumpy here with us today, man. If you know about barbering, you know about Cleveland, y'all know about Dumpy. You know what I'm saying? So we got a great one ahead for y'all. Then we got Miss Brittany with us today. Hey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a great one. And, bro, listen, we appreciate you coming out.
No problem, man.
Man, you are a legend, bro.
I appreciate that.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
Appreciate that.
So we're going to get into it, man. And you already know how we started the Pull-Up Experience. We like to start from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland born and raised.
Yep.
So if you had to call one place in Cleveland home that you grew up at, what would you call it?
From Euclid.
Euclid, okay.
I grew up in Euclid, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. High school?
Euclid,
okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Euclid graduated class 07.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. So let me ask you this. So back in the day, were you that person? Because everyone know that guy in the hood who can cut. You know what I'm saying? They licensed. Were you that guy, or did it come later on?
I kind of was.
Okay.
I was kind of not a big deal, but a small deal. My uncle ended up leaving me some clippers, man. And when he gave me them clippers, my little brother, his father is a barber. Shout out to Freddie B the barber. He like an OG in the game, for real. And when he gave me them clippers, he basically was giving them to me to kind of like take the wrath off of him cutting my little brother and me on them Saturdays. Because my grandma would pull up on him every Saturday. We'd get free cuts, and he got to Dutch her off some bread. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm a barber now, I can understand why he was a little timid every time he came in there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think it's a Saturday.
Yeah. Busiest day of the week.
It's our busiest day of the week. Yeah. We probably got to pay booth rent that day. And here your son's grandmother coming in here to collect. You know what I'm saying? And you got to squeeze two big head little boys in on some haircuts. So I kind of like, tapped in with him, and he kind of like, man, look, I'm going to give you these clippers, man. Start cutting your brother hair, man. And I start, putting you together. I started cutting my little brother hair, and then that kind of led into me cutting a few people I went to school with. And I started out cutting in my kitchen. And my grandma was the type, she was old school. I'll be cutting them people in my kitchen. I don't know them. I don't know where they come from. And that kind of like made me move from the kitchen. We lived in an apartment building, so I started cutting in the basement in the laundry room. So in the laundry room, while you coming down to wash your clothes, I'm down there, you know what I'm saying, cutting up.
Hey, that's what's up.
That's how I kind of like got started.
That's what's up. And humble beginnance, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, because I can honestly tell you at that moment, I didn't think I was going to be a barber. That wasn't nothing I was embarked on. That was just something like people knew I had clippers and I was decent. And then by me also being like, I was real I'm real good at arts.
Yeah.
So I'm good with my hands, drawing, you know, stuff like that. So the clippers kind of came in where it was easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To give you a basic haircut at the time. You know what I'm saying? So people came to me. I started lying sometimes, like, because it started getting out of hand. Like, damn, man, can you give me a little line up, bro? I'd be like, bro, I lost my clippers. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't serious about it. It was like something that it would start getting irritating to me. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like was trying to fall out of it because it was like people just kept messing with me about it. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm older now, and I was like, if I could go back, mine, I'd have went really into it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy I jumped on it at the perfect time.
Yeah. So let's talk about the perfect time now, because I remember when I remember in between haircuts, I'd be like, let me try to learn how to line myself up.
Yeah.
I pushed back my line so many times, bro. It is all bad.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm just forget it. Let me start trying to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Try to think I can do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the professional about it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ones who trying to learn or whatnot. Go ahead, Dumpy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, like my son.
He puts on the way back.
He's still barbering himself.
Oh,
right.
Oh man, hey,
God bless him.
once you start realizing you can save yourself, and haircut's expensive now. So if you can really cut your own hair, man, I do it.
He said, keep pushing it back. You'll learn eventually.
I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. I cut my own hair now. You know, like I cut my own hair. I just clean myself up.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, but if I was in y'all shoes,
Yeah.
I would definitely be the guy yelling at the barber like, bro, why is y'all so expensive, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely wouldn't pay what I charge. I'm gonna just
Time out.
I wouldn't pay what I charge.
I ain't never heard that, bro.
It's brutal.
Right.
It's brutal, man.
Just give us
But
honesty.
the times have changed. I remember going to the barber when I was not into barbering. I'm going to the barber shop.
Yeah.
I was the guy back then. What haircuts was what, 15?
Yeah.
I was the guy that made sure I stopped at the store to get my change so I could give him
Give him
exactly
exactly.
15. I'm giving you honesty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I really got into it and I started realizing that I could make some type of bread off of it, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really started being like, okay, I understand. Now that I'm a barber, I understand what we go through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And times have changed, everything going up in prices.
Yeah, right.
So it's like for us to be able to maintain what we doing, especially if we living off this, we want to be able to have them prices that accommodate our lifestyle. And that's just where it's at now.
That's good. And I'm glad you broke that down because like a lot of people, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I've seen some of the shout out to the ads, because the ads you see different barbering what they charge, and like some make sense. I'm not knocking it, because they said this is an entrepreneur 101. If no one really charges the time it takes, but what person is charging the expertise that they have, you know what I'm saying? So if I can make you go from a 4 to a 10 with one haircut,
Come on.
I'm gonna pay you for that, right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's where the money that's where the scalability comes in. But this is just me. I didn't see. I said $100 for a haircut, and I'm like, nah, come on now, like.
What's the emphasis on it? Was you last minute?
So yeah.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's
Give us
more.
the
It's
real.
factors
It's not
into it.
just the haircut, because at this point it's like, okay, I'm good. You know I know how to cut hair.
Yeah.
But did you just call me today? Did you just kind of like fall in on me? Because you gotta know I'm busy. I run on appointments, so that price gonna increase from the regular price. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
You feel me? So if you want me to come stay later, you know, if you
All
want
right, if you got to come to me,
right,
I got you.
right, and that kind of like lead us into me building a mobile barbershop, right? A lot of people would ask me now, like, why would you still be working in a shop or a studio when you got a mobile barbershop, right? So my thing on that is I invested hard-earned cash in that bus. It took me 2 years to build it. I didn't get no loan and pop it out. You know what I'm saying? It took me 2 years. So over them 2 years waiting and developing it and being excited about it, when it finally came out, it's like I wanted them $100 haircuts on there. Because I knew that didn't nobody else have one like mine.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So, and the way I was going with it, I wasn't looking to be a full-blown mobile barber. Now something happened in the shop, you know what I'm saying? Then I stick
fall
to
back,
it.
you know?
I stick to it. But I tried it. I tried it out for maybe a month. I strictly did haircuts on the bus. And what I didn't like about it was it's a tight spot. I like to move around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that keeps me in like literally like a 3-step radius. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I will. In the morning till 5 o'clock p.m. sometime, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So standing in that little small area, kind of like, you know.
It was very restricted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, with my bus, it's gas powered. So that means with the AC, I gotta have the bus running.
Right.
For the heat, I gotta have the bus running.
That's
So
all back to the price.
I didn't want to beat my bus up just giving out regular price haircuts. When I knew this is something nobody have. It's exclusiveness, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you, like, because I know in different markets that probably would be, you know what I'm saying, different factors. Because like I said, Cleveland's hot. When it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold, it's cold, right?
Right.
And like I was gonna ask you, like, would you say that Cleveland being the market it is, you would say that having a mobile barbershop, would that be, you know what I'm saying, like, not saying problematic, but like make it more difficult to maintain?
It do. Because when, like, I can honestly tell you, I got the idea from a guy, I want to say Florida, and he had one. And I was like zoned out about it. And this was probably like over 6 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. And I was tuned in like, that's so live. Nobody has that here. At that time, nobody had one. You know what I'm saying? That I knew of personally. So I started kind of like digging in, like trying to see what all I have to do. And the number one thing I had to do was find me a shell. I call it a shell now because people ask me all the time like how I build it and stuff like that. I always tell them, get your shell first. Because I'm the type like, I didn't have no direction. I came across some money. And that was the perfect time for me to do what I always imagined to do. All my homies was buying old schools and cars and stuff, you know what I'm saying, for that summer.
Right.
And I was morally like, man, I'm about to buy a bus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I found this particular bus, the guy who sold it to me was off Marketplace. And I linked up with dude, and he was like, I can't remember where he was from, but he was just like, telling me, you know, he's selling it because his brother had like a transportation service, and he decided to sell it because the transportation service is taking longer than they expected to happen. So he was just like, I'm gonna just go ahead and sell it. So he let me test drive it. Man, that thing was driving so smooth, and he was just telling me like, man, so what are you planning on doing with this bus? And I was just like, man, I want to turn it into a mobile barbershop. And he was like, man, tell me more. And I kind of got to explain it to him. And the price he had it for was a little high, so I wanted to bring him down a little bit. And he kind of like was like really dwelled off into my story. And he was just like, man, I'll tell you what, I give it to what you said you got, as long as you do what you say you gonna do.
Ooh.
He must ain't know me, man, 'cause I'm not no speaker. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I've never been that type of dude to just be running my mouth. It's like, I'm the guy that you gonna be scared of. If I tell you I'm gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, oh man, he about to
do it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I did it, I will not lie to you, bro. I bought that bus, man. I pulled up in the hood, bro, on my homies, and they was like, what you doing in the bus, Dump?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I'm about to turn this into a barbershop. Man, they look at me crazy, man. So, long story, man, the bus was a Salvation Army bus. And my grandma who raised me, her name was Rosemary. And this particular bus, I wanted a newer bus. I wanted the ones that got the backup camera. It got.
Oh, you wanted the full?
I wanted a newer one. You know what I'm saying? But what I was finding out, those were very expensive, even with the high miles, 300,000 miles on them. They were stupid expensive. So I knew, I'm like, I'm I'm not trying to spend that much money on no bus.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to find one that was kind of like on the deeper end. When I found this one, this was a 2001.
That's not bad.
It was a 2001. To me, that was bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, in 2001, I'm a dude, you know what I'm saying? But this thing only had 77,000 miles on it.
Oh, yeah, come on now.
So I got to thinking more about longevity.
Longevity, yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
With the bus instead
Yeah.
of thinking, you know, about how it looked. And then, you know, I would buy a car and I'm going to change it anyway. Put the rims
Right.
tint the windows, new headlights, new tail lights. I'm going to do that
Yes, you
anyway,
go.
no matter what car I get. So I already kind of had a vision
Yeah.
for this bus. So when I got it, I started trying to find the person to build on it, because I can't put two pieces of wood together and keep them closed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not that type
you
of
know your
heavy
strengths,
dude.
though. You know your
That's
strengths.
I'd
Right,
rather just pay
that's
somebody to
right.
do it if
Yeah.
I can't do it, you know?
Okay.
Absolutely.
So it took me, like, I had that bus, man, I sat on it for like 6-7 months before I found somebody. I went through like 2-3 contractors.
Yeah.
And I felt like they was just giving me the runaround, you know what I'm saying? You know, I tell them, you know, this is what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Oh, yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that. I was like, man. And then when I, you know, I'm really trying to tap in, you know, they busy or got something else to do. And I'm just like, man, Cleveland's so small. Who I'm going to find to do something like this?
Yeah.
Took me back to West Coast Customs.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Pimp my ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you take
So
us way
I'm
back.
like, man,
Right.
do I got to go to
All the way on the right, all the way
Florida to make my dream come? And then
Yeah.
I started feeling like, you know what? Maybe I was dreaming bigger than my brain, man. Maybe I done bought a bus. You know, your other self is like,
Yeah.
I bought a bus, bro.
So we started getting discouraged in
Yeah,
that
we
moment.
discouraged.
Think you was about to do for real, though. So now I'm discouraging myself. I'm
Yeah.
like, that was stupid. Why buy a bus? Man, I'm not about to find nobody out here to turn this into no barbershop, you know?
So, man, do you feel like the reason why that was happening because nobody can see the vision for what you had?
I want to say yeah, and then like I said, I couldn't find nobody. Even if you had an old school and you trying to get some custom work done,
Yeah.
they're 6 months behind, so you will have to drop your car off today. You won't get it back into April or May. You know, if you want to get your music done, interior done, you wanted to get it painted, you know what I'm saying? You're in line. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of other people who got old schools. So I was thinking that way with it. I'm like, man, I'm not about to find nobody to stop doing what they doing to do what I want to do with this bus. So I put it up on OfferUp. And I was ready to sell it, you know, of course, for a little bit more than what I spent on it. And I had one of my guys, man, shout out to Spotless Auto, man.
Oh, yeah, shout out Spotless, man.
Spotless Auto, man. I got to shout him out, man. But he called me up one day and he said, Dump, you found somebody to do the bus? And I'm like, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm about to sell this bus, man. And he was just like, no, bro. I got somebody for you. And I'm like, man, who, bro? Because I'm not bullying with nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know if you can do it or not. Don't send me to run around. You know what I'm saying? And he found these guys out in Ravenna, Ohio. I guess they used to be out in Mentor. You know what I'm saying? So he decided to open his own shop and he moved out in Ravenna.
Yeah.
And I tapped in with him. He basically just said, you know, you got to pull up on. And when I tell you, when I bought that bus, I didn't know what to do first. So I'm the guy that feel like, you know, I can tell you, bro, I want to do a mobile barbershop, but if I ain't got no bus or nothing to even show you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just think I'm talking. So when I bought the bus, now I can come to you.
Yeah.
I got the shell.
Yeah.
What to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept getting a lot of back and forth and bullying, man. So this guy told me, pull up on him. When I tell you I drove that hour out there, because the bus had been sitting in the backyard of the shop for like 7 months straight. Just sitting there, bro. I even came out one day, it was a letter on there like, you can't park this here, da da da. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, here we go. You know? I ain't had no driveway at the time to park it in or nothing, man. So I started really trying. I'm like, man, maybe I'm just sitting on some money. Let me go and sell this thing, man. Go and buy that 87 Cutty I want. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping, man. So I'm like, I'm going to get this dude a try. So I drove all the way out to Ravenna. Pulled up on him. He hopped on my bus. Him and one other guy, man. And he was just telling me, like, you know, what it is that you want to do, man. And I'm showing him, bro, I want the chair over here.
Yeah.
I want this over here, the TV, da-da-da-da. And he's sitting there, you know, it's snow on the ground still.
Yeah.
And he's sipping his little mug because it's early in the morning. And he just like, you know, And I'm like, bro, can you do it?
Yeah.
Because if you can't do it, let me know now.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
right,
even about to
right.
waste your time, no waste mine. I'm on his head.
Yeah.
And he was just like looking at me like, you know,
don't know who I am.
Of course I don't know any work he did at the
Yeah.
time. So
Right.
I'm on his head, bro. If you can do it, you can do it. If not, leave me alone. I ain't even about to, don't waste my time.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I can do whatever you want me to do. What you got down today? So me being she talking like, can you have it done by next week? You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Right.
So man, long story short, man, I put my little deposit down, and it took him 2 years. And over them 2 years, you can imagine how excited I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dude not sending me no pictures. 3 months go by, 4 months go by.
Yeah.
Man, bro, what's up, man? What you doing?
Right.
Well, right now, man, I'm working on some slingshots. I've been doing. I got some other stuff I'm doing right now, man. So he kind of like put me on hold, man. I was so upset, like, bro, like All-Star Weekend came around.
Yeah.
Speed it up a little bit. So bro, let me pull up on you, bro. You like, yeah, you pull up, bro, because you basically got to drop some more money off. And I'm like, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's like, I'm going to come drop some money off. So I go out there, and over them 2 years, man, I was just watering him down, man. I'm working harder. I'm giving him a couple thousand here, a few hundred here, a couple thousand. And when I tell you I got to appreciate Joe, his name Joe, by the way.
Child Joe.
I got to appreciate Joe, because if he could have got it done within a month, I ain't had the money. You know what I'm saying?
So it was God.
Yeah,
You know?
you know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of like pump my brakes and just kind of like pull myself back and be like, you know what? Let me let him take his time. But like I said, I still didn't know what he did. So the first day I come out there to drop some money off, all the chairs on the go, all the seats.
Okay.
And my bus had 14 seats on it.
Yeah.
It was a 14 passenger. So when I seen it, all the seats gone, and he boarded the floor, and he got the things up on the side, I'm excited. Oh yeah, man, this all I wanted, Joe. Send me some pictures, man.
Right.
Couple more time go by. Again, bro, what's up, man? I come back, he done did my little bitch with my music in it, and every time I go out there, Joe he sent me back home like, yeah, okay, Joe, do your thing, Joe. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna let you do your thing, man, because he'll do something just to kind of like, man, come check this out, bro. So
right.
And I come see. He put my speakers in the seat, because that's what I asked him. I want my speakers in my seats.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
he
the
brings
builder,
life.
man. And I come and I see how he did that. I was like, oh man, this about to be crazy.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And fast forward to when he was basically done, man. Joe gave me a big old bottle, man, where I paid my last little bit of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I pulled off on that thing, man, and I ain't looked back. I've been trying to do as much as I can. I've been to 5 different states so far. I've been to Atlanta, Charlotte. I like to go skating, right?
Yeah.
So
We're gonna talk about that, by the way.
so skating be having these big national skate parties out of town. We call them skate jams in the skate world. And they basically, so nationwide, it's like, if we have one here, everybody from Cali, Texas, everybody will come here for that particular weekend. So they had that out in Charlotte, and I go out there every year. So this was my first time driving the bus out there to try to get some, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't like, when I dropped it here, I was, you know, everybody was happy for me.
Right.
You know, everybody in the city, it's amazing and all that, but the city wasn't taking to it how I expected. So I started, you know, traveling, which about to lead me into football. I fell in love with football and tailgating because of my bus. I was never the type that really cared about football for real. I go to the game, but I ain't. They gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? They gonna lose, you know, whatever. So when I started tailgating was just last year, man. And I tailgated in Atlanta on my bus in the Browns fans pit. They showed me love, man. They showed me love, man. They showed me love, man. And from then on, I was just more hungry to take it more places. So I went to Charlotte. They showed me love, all the skaters and stuff, man. I didn't even. It's a bittersweet situation, because when you pull that bus out, be expected to work. Don't be expected to kick it.
You kick it, right?
I'm ready to kick it, but still show off the bus.
I was about to ask you, when you pull up, do people already know what time it is? Like, hey, man,
when they hop on and do that, and I was like, oh, dang, I do gotta work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had to learn how to start really, whatever the situation, what was going on, I had to block that out and be Dumpy Cutz on this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to do that. And at that skate party, man, it was like a big sneaker event going on inside the hotel. I'm outside cutting. And all I know is the party was over with and I was still cutting.
Oh, wow.
But I made, you know, if any barber know about going out of town, you know what I'm saying, you taking off a Saturday to go on vacation. That's a double whammy for you. You missing out on money that weekend, and you about to spend around that same amount of money that you missed. So it's a double hitter for me when I do stuff like that. So for me to be able to go out of town and make what I would have made on a regular Saturday, man, that felt good.
That's good.
That felt good. I went to Connecticut. I'm a big Dolph fan.
Okay.
They had a pop-up of his museum in DC. So what they was doing was after Dolph died, they was going to different cities and doing little pop-ups like the Trap Museum. You guys can pay a couple dollars and come and see, you know, his work and how did he do his work and all that. So I was inspiring my homie. He loved Dolph too. Shout out my boy Keontae, man. My boy, he makes some of the best wings in the city, man. Slapping. It's slapping wings, man.
Okay.
You feel me? My boy went out there with me, man, and he was like, he be repping my butts like it's his. You know what I'm saying? And that's also one of the things you need. You need friends like that, man, that's gonna back you. You need friends like that who's gonna treat your situation. They wanna see you win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I went out there, man, and we went through that, man. That was a good experience. I'm driving the bus through Connecticut, DC, and everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, that was a good experience.
That's a common thing that people see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then another spot I can remember, he also went with me. It was a barber expo in Connecticut. And out there, I paid, you know how you pay for a vendor table?
Yeah.
Well, I paid a great amount of money to have my bus inside the event. I wanted the bus, so my bus at the Connecticut Expo was like an attraction. I had people lining up just to walk on. And you gotta remember, it's a barber expo.
Yeah.
So I got all these barbers who done kind of seen it on Instagram that's finally seeing it in real life. They was wanting to get on there, they taking pictures, man. I met a lot of barbers that I looked up to, sitting on my bus, chilling, having drinks with me. I'ma just name some. Iced Out Barber, man. That's Floyd Mayweather barber. You know what I'm saying? She was on that thing chilling with me. Jay Majors, he the one who threw the whole Barber Expo. Yeah. He came on that thing, man. 360, he's a barber that's kind of like very viral on YouTube. He's sponsored by, I'm going to give you an example, Fashion Nova. So me, I'm a barber.
Yeah.
Bro, how you getting sponsored by Fashion Nova?
Right.
So having them type of barbers, man, on my bus, man, was just so big to me. And then me coming back to the city and bumping into kids or people who was paying attention. Bro, you had 360 on the bus? And I'm like, dang, 360 really lit. Yeah, he lit, bro. He taught me how to get my waves on YouTube. And I'm just like, dang, man. So now I'm looking at people, they looking at me like 360 now because I'm on here kicking it with him. Having, you know, we was, man, I had a good time out there, man. So that was very inspiring, man, to take my bus out there.
So I'm going to ask you about that because, and we'll actually is later on the show, but like being born and raised in Cleveland, would you say, like you said, all these places, they were showing you love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they, like I said about Cleveland, Cleveland has a stigma, bro. We'll talk about it later. But do you feel like when it comes to getting that love, you feel you get more love out of the state than you do in the city, or is it different?
I know, cause I get love in the city. The city definitely messes with me on a different level. Like you said when I first walked in here, man, you a legend, man.
You are, bro.
And when people say that to me, bro, it just always takes me back to that basement. Like, wow, like I got people calling me a legend in my city. And when I first decided to jump into the Clippers, it's like I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be your typical barber, just sitting behind a chair waiting for clients. I was watching women that do hair. I was watching how they promoted themselves. And at that time, I didn't see no barbers promoting themselves like that. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to give you an example. Michi from Headlines. DeFranco. And she, watching her inspired me. She shooting videos. She having photo shoots.
She a whole influencer.
Not even just with herself, but her clients. She bring her clients in and the photo shoots. And I'm just like, man, barbers just known for getting fat behind the chair. Like, where can I make this lit?
Yeah.
So, shout out to Blue. Blue had a party called the color party. And he was like real big. I think he seen the potential in me, and he was just like, man, you can do this and you can do that. But I'm gonna have this party, man. I want you in there cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a club setting, but you got hairstylists and barbers in here. We doing hair in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? While people walking around and checking this out, man, it was a vibe. And that, I'm not gonna lie, man, that made me really fall in love with it. And from there, I started trying to shoot videos. I was trying to have little sequences, videos with my clients, you know what I'm saying? Where Halloween, I'm intertwining Halloween with it. You know what I'm saying, man?
Tired of carrying that load? Drop the house. Gutter Properties will buy your house as is with offers up to $300,000. Need serious repairs, liens, taxes, or judgments? We'll work through your unique situation to get that house off your back. During your free, no-obligation appraisal, we maintain social distancing and take every precaution to ensure your experience is safe. Drop the house. Gutter Properties. Call us or visit gutterproperties.com.
I did. I was just so hungry on that. And I honestly tell you, I didn't see no barbers doing that.
Yeah.
So I can say myself like I influenced the barber game in the city. I did. And most people might not say it, and that's probably the stigma in the city. You know what I'm saying? We like to walk around and act like we figured all this out on our own.
Man, come on.
And me, I love to give flowers. I love to, if you give me an idea and I got it from you, I don't mind letting you know, man, hey, bro. Yeah, I'm inspired by you. It made me do this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's
And
how it should be, though.
It should be.
And when I tell you, our city's not like that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
We changed that, though, Dumpy, man.
I'm trying my best, man. So what I do is, I just do the opposite. So if I see you a barber, and I see you do something lit, I don't mind letting you know, hey, bro, that's raw.
Yeah.
That's fire. Fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I love pumping people up.
Yeah.
Because people that did it to me, my clients do it to me so much. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, bro.
And I wanted to be a celebrity barber. I felt like my homie Trey V, shout out to Trey V the shooter, man. He had me cut Rich the Kid when he come to the city one day.
That's what's up.
And at that time, I was still cutting in the basement. I was still in my basement cutting. I didn't have my license yet. That put a lot of fire up under me too. You know, like, man, Trey V just had me cut Rich the Kid and the managers of the Migos.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I went back to my basement like, yeah, I'm about to be a celebrity barber. You know what I'm saying? And chasing that is cool.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool for any barbers watching. Chasing that dream of being a celebrity barber is cool. But when I started treating the clients that was already dealing with me like celebrities, that's when I started making my money, man.
episode.
That's when I started really
That's it
going
right
up,
there.
man.
Oh,
Because
that's good.
now you're pouring, like, we'll be cutting our clients, but we want that celebrity clientele. We want that big person in the city to come. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once I got out that lane and started focusing more on the people who were setting appointments with me, man, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of like really took me to touch. Because now you got them, they are walking billboards.
Right.
When you go out, bro, who cut your hair? Man, you ain't messing with Dump. Man, you better get on Dump. You know what I'm saying?
And word of mouth.
And I can honestly tell you, I had a conversation with my client the other day, and I was, feeling, we sometimes we feel like, damn, bro, Cleveland City ain't messing with me.
Yeah.
And I get into that mode sometimes where I kind of like feel like, I should be doing way more than what I'm doing. But I'm not, because the city is not helping me. You know what I'm saying? So I get in my feelings a little bit about it.
Yeah.
I might even post something and then take it down. I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? But doing that with your clients, man, my client was in the chair. I'm telling him that. My dude turned around. He said, hey, Dump, bro, because we do it, bro. Like, we working.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you right, bro. Y'all do. And that kind of take me back to pouring into your clients. They give
so
you
good.
all that. You get what I'm saying? They might be in a situation where they might meet a celebrity or something, or be in the room.
That's long.
That's your name in the room right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you pour into your clients, man, they gonna pour back into you.
Dumpy,
go.
listen, if that's the person's mission, if you have, listen,
Yeah.
I can't tell you. That transcends just not being a barber, that transferring all the business.
Be
Yeah.
lit to the
That's
people who
right.
messing with you.
Ooh.
Don't be too worried about
That's
these
tight right
persons and these people and them barbers. I hope that barber see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's an inspirational game. You know what I'm saying?
That's so
Because
good.
I can name a bunch of barbers in the city. Tom right here across the street inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Watching him cut a lot of celebrities and do what he was doing. I'm definitely was hungry watching him. JT the barber, man, who I work with now at the B-Loft. He got like a little salon suite set up, and I got a room in there. And working with JT changed my whole aspect. He was the Mr. Miyagi I need. He was the.
Yeah.
You know
Wax
what I'm
on,
saying?
wax off.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, we were on the age, so what, we get it.
Yeah.
Y'all Gen
Yeah.
Zers, y'all probably like, who you talking
He
about?
was, he was teaching me how to deal with my clients, and I always like to use this example. For example, if I'm gonna be behind, call your client, let them know you're gonna be behind.
Yeah.
They might go get something to eat. They might even get you something to eat.
That's right.
And he was always on me because I'm right in there with him, right?
Yeah.
And he come in there and he just like, he tell me that. So I tried it out. Had her on speakerphone. My client Diane, hey Diane, I'm gonna be a little bit late. About 15 minutes. She said, I'm about to get something to eat. You want something to eat? He overheard. He was like, and that's right. I was like, man, this
He was
dude
right.
knows some stuff.
Yeah,
He knows some stuff,
that's
man.
good, man.
So the criticisms a barber that's more higher than you that might give you, don't be so negative about taking it. Take it and kind of apply it to whatever it is you got going on, because it really might help you. And I was taking all his criticism. He wasn't trying to hurt me. He would tell me, bro, you lit right now. So I want to make sure you doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah. So I appreciate JT for that, man. And then like all the other barbers that's out of town and stuff, like they inspire me watching them do their content on Instagram, because Instagram is a very big tool now that we can use. The barbers back in the day didn't have that.
Yeah.
So you gotta respect them. You gotta respect them, bro, because they came into the game without the spray, without the fibers. They made room for us to make room for all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to older barbers, man, I'm gonna tell you all that too. Like, man, listen to them.
Yeah, and
suck
respect
up the
it. You know what I'm saying?
Sponge it up, man.
That's good right there.
And that's all I did, man. I was just big on learning. I was open to anybody who would tell me something, bro, because I wanted to be that barber. I wanted to cut the Browns players. I wanted to cut the Cavs players. And I wasn't getting that traction.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, like, man, just start treating your clients, because they going to call one day. And you got to be prepared. You can't be nervous. You got to be happy to cut them. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your thing. Because when I first cut Rich the Kid, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little shaky on his lineup. That's good, bro. Look in the mirror. That's straight. You cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, once, like, my mama tell me this all the time. She be like, boy, when you find out who you really are, man, you gonna be. My mama would tell me that all the time, and I'd be like, I can't wait. Wow, whatever type of person you keep, whoever you think I am, I can't wait to be him. You know what I'm saying? And now I can honestly say, like, just off walking in again, bro, you was like the legend. I'm like, I'm him. That's who my mama told me. You know what I'm saying? That I was gonna be, man. And it feel good, man. So I don't do nothing but just try to, you know, season the other barbers coming up, man, and just make room, man. Make room for everybody, bro. It's a lot of all these cars passing right now, bro. Somebody, they hair grow constantly. So it's so many. Everybody need their hair done, cut. You know what I'm saying? So focus on who messes with you. They gonna bring more people from their job, their family. I cut my one homie in my basement, man. When I was cutting in the basement, he got 3 boys now. I cut him and all 3 of his boys now. I watched all 3 of them grow up.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So
just having them. I'm watching his oldest son, who was 13, sitting in my chair when he was a kid. I'm watching him pull up on me now. He got a car. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, soak that up, man. Appreciate that, bro, because a lot of people, you know, they bounce around and, you know what I'm saying? These people mess with me. You get what I'm saying?
Man, so we had a Keen on here like a couple weeks ago. He was talking about Cleveland. The one thing about Cleveland, we'll rock you in the beginning, But you said the true test of anyone in business is to see how they look in a year from now, 3 years from now. You said I got generations coming to my shit. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, man.
Man, listen, time out, cause bro, you hit this with some gems, bro.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
Seriously.
one thing I got from what you said, bro. Once again, if no matter what industry you in, treat who you have. Don't look for that next client. Look for a client you have right then and there.
Yes, man.
Give them your best.
Give them the best work.
Man, listen.
Figure out how you can have them.
Whew.
Like, man, I ain't going to nobody
gem.
else. I ain't going to nobody else done, man. You feel me? Figure it out.
Gem, man.
Hot towel. They come off work. A lot of people come off. They look oily. You know what I'm saying? Hit them with a hot towel and a little bit of soap or something, man. Clean them up before you cut them. That go a long way than the barber who just jumping into them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So stuff like that, man. You're going to always try to find out how to add ingredients to your gumbo.
I like that right there.
Add ingredients to your gumbo. You want it spicy. You want it put the peppers in there. You gonna make it. You know how you want your client to taste it. You know what I'm saying? And when I get new clients all the time, they be so like, oh my God, like where you been all my life? And I just be like, man, like my last barber, he could cut, but he ain't even talk to me. You know, pour into your clients, talk to them, bro. That's a lot of people. I had a barber that I worked with named Tom, man, and he kind of like put me in position to kind of help me get my license. Shout out to him, my dude Tom. And I watched Tom. He kicked it. He went out. I'm not gonna say he was bad at cutting hair. He just, he was still, Tom had some loose ends, But what I learned about Tom was, no matter what, bro, people came to him because they loved him.
Time out, bro. Because, like, I know, I seen barbers. I'm like, this Troy his how come it wasn't the best? But it's a conversation. It's the presence. It's the ambiance. They're like, man, I'm coming back every week.
And that's what I learned from him. So I was just kind of like stealing from barbers. I'm watching how the barber who used to cut my hair, my boy, Dave, Super Dave the barber. Shout out to Super Dave. That's my boy because he gave me my first barber school book. I remember sitting there waiting on him, and he threw like 2 people in front of me. And I was just like, I'm staring at him one day, and I'm like, Dave, this barber stuff is hot. He looked at me like, bro, what? This is it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of started telling him I was looking to go to barber school, and he gave me his old book, man. And I can honestly say, man, like, he inspired me too. You know what I'm saying? Because watching him do his thing was definitely like, dang, Dave making a lot of money in here just sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So, but having that book, going to school and learning everything that he had already had highlighted was a major help. You know what I'm saying? And taking from barbers, I watched how. Remember, I told you I would go to the store to get the 15, so I keep a 5 for the gas. I got to put 5 in the tank, so I get him the 15, right? Yeah. When I tell you, he never gave me no type of
slack about it.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I give him his money. All right, bro. See you later, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nice little dap with the little Mia hug. Yeah. And I watch how he took care of his clients like that. So I do that. Every time somebody pay me, I make sure it's a form. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? A level of respect you get from them, because now they want more of that. So they're going to keep on trying to, they're going to tip you. That's right. To see what type of love they're going to get. You know what I'm saying? And when they get that hug, I put the clippers down before the next person get in the chair. Hey, man, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Right.
Make sure you book before you leave.
Yeah.
You gotta give them that. You know what I'm saying? And
that's a cheat code, bro. And the lessons you giving right now, bro, that's not even just for barber. That's like in business. That's right. I made sure that I posted. I made sure that I posted because I get a lot of them questions in my DMs, and I don't be having the time to sit there and have these conversations in DMs. So I made sure I put on my page like, bro, tap into this podcast because I'm dropping jewels. It's gonna be the next time I do this, it'll probably be an ebook or something. You gonna have to pay for this. I was about to say that. So when can you expect the course? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get paid because, like I said, the older barbers would tell me, bro, sell what you know, Dump. Sell what you know. How I built my bus, what made me want to build it, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Sell that because people is looking for that. Yeah. And I want to shout out somebody else. The Barberville on Instagram. I went to Charlotte for that skate party. Yeah.
this dude is the type that go to all barbershops all over the world and just kind of check out your setup. It's a lot of nice barbershops in the world, man. And we was kind of feeling like, for a long time, I was kind of feeling like, the barbershops was dying off. It's hard to put barbers in them, you know what I'm saying? But when you go to his page and you see all these different barbers that he's pulling up on in they shops, beautiful setup, the ambience, the way they, the lighting, you know what I'm saying? You see all these different type of ways. It put me back in the mind state of wanting to open up a barbershop. Because, he's traveling to all these different barbers and they showing they shops, man, they beautiful. I hit him up. I tapped in with him, bro. I'm coming to Charlotte with the bus, bro. You want to check it out? He checked the bus out. Yeah, bro, I want to tap in.
Yeah.
When I drove to Charlotte, man, he came out, checked out the bus, did the little video. My bus got at least 2.5 million views on his page. When I tell you that shot so many barbers all over the world in my DM asking me questions about the shop. I'm getting followers. I'm still gaining followers off his page to this day.
That's dope.
Man, so just having him repost my bus, I had a Chinese guy call me from Minnesota because my number is on the bus.
Yeah.
So when he posted my video, dude called me and I'm a little confused. Yeah, man, you got the bus? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? What, you trying to get a cut? He said, no. Where you located? And I'm like, I'm in the downtown area, what you trying to do? He said, no, I have mobile shop too. I want to know, what did you do? And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My bus been going viral. This is what I've been getting. You know what I'm saying? And people calling me, DMing me. I got a salon. A chick I'll show you right now. She just DM'd me yesterday. I'm from Ghana. I want to do salon. I want to do salon on bus like yours. How can I get it? And I'm like, wow, bro. Like, I'm in Ghana with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, bro.
So that feel good, bro. But like I said, if I never called my dude from the Barberville that's network, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to talk to people, man. Don't be scared to go up to them and tell them what they doing is cool. Pay that homage, man. You inspire me, man. It make me want to do more of this. You know what I'm saying? And that'll go a long way for that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna enjoy that. You feel me?
That's good.
Because he gonna feel like, damn, I can do more of this.
Yeah.
I can keep doing this. I could teach the game now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm working on now.
Yeah.
And the more I do that, man, I'm realizing I'm becoming that legend you said.
Bro, you already that. That's not even a question of that, bro. You already that. Because like I said, I remember, I'm a big fan. I like you. I like paying homage. I like seeing people doing dope stuff. It inspired me to do dope stuff, right? Yeah. And I said, oh my God, that's so genius. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I got that from everybody. Man, that's so genius. That was so genius. And I'm like, it is, but ain't nobody paying $100 for a haircut. So that takes me to explaining, that's more than just a haircut. You get what I'm saying? Take yourself out of the busy shop. You ain't got to ask, hey, bro, how many you got, man?
Yeah.
You ain't got to do none of that. This is VIP luxury
VIP
experience. I'm sitting in your driveway cutting your hair. You came out with your slippers on, man. That's what I want to give you that. You know what I'm saying? Especially us just going into the Corona and everybody was, they shut the barbershops down for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I'm going to ask you about that a little bit later. I'm going to ask you, was that a nice transition during COVID or what?
Yes.
Because you say it's killing it.
Bruh, to me, it felt like I got more clients during the pandemic than I was getting in the shop. Man, because I was the only one. Well, I ain't gonna say I was the only one, but you had a few barbers who were still going against the rules and still cutting. I was wearing my mask, but I was cutting in my basement. So I'm allowing people to come to my house. So I put an extra fee on that. So when we got out of the pandemic, I stayed at that fee. You know what I'm saying? But people didn't mind paying that at that time. So it was like, that was kind of like a fast track. Yeah. For me to shoot from where I was making to what I wanted to make. Yeah. So I can kind of say I appreciated the pandemic.
No, listen. I would say the pandemic is a polarizing time because people will talk about during the pandemic got more.
Made you go harder.
It made you go harder. I promise you, everybody entrepreneur during that time. Everybody was trying to figure something out. Exactly. No facts.
Man, I had a client hit me up one day. Hey, Dump, man, I got tilapia and salmon patties and stuff. If you want to get with me, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'm like, You cooking?
You said you cooking though.
Yeah, man. So I'm trying out, man. I follow my little page, man. You know what I'm saying? It done brought the hustle out of people, man. Yeah. So I enjoyed that, man. I really enjoy watching people, get into their bag. Yeah. So that was man. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to say it. We need another pandemic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need another one.
So he bust up and like, man, it was Dumpy, man. Dumpy got called the 20.
Lay down.
No, for real though, man, because that kind of like helped me. I watched a lot of my clients go up and what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of helped a lot of people, man. No, what they call it, the pandemic.
The pandemic.
The pandemic. People was making a lot of money.
No, facts. Hey, PPP loans going out like crazy.
They sure was going like hotcakes. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: would you say that the bus was more like it was an investment, but it was an investment to your brand and to your business? Because like you asked me, that's not saying free advertising, but it was a bigger advertising for you as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because like now when people think about Dumpy, of course they know you to be a great person who cut hair, but then they know about your ingenuity and your genius, and you know what I'm saying with that aspect.
So back to me wanting to be a different barber. I'm always looking to be different than your average barber.
Come on now.
So when I came up with the idea for the bus, I just, oh man, this gonna shut every barber down. I do this. This gonna make every barber be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that was my goal. I wanted them to kind of be like, dang, And my clients, like I tell you, they, when you at work arguing with your coworker about getting your hair cut, right? My hair, my barber this, my barber that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you like this. My clients be sitting there. Your barber got a barber shop.
It's the whole conversation now. You know what I'm saying?
Leave me alone.
Right.
That's right.
Shut down.
Until your barber can pull up on you and cut your hair. Quit talking to me, bro.
Talking. Yeah.
And I enjoy listening to my clients be excited to tell me how they shut their client down or they shut their coworker down at work.
Yeah.
About me. You know what I'm saying? And then they eventually get them to come to me. You know what I'm saying? And they get in the chair. I should have been listening to him, man.
Yeah.
I was just against the grain with it. I ain't want to, but you gotta fall in, man. You see him come to work every day.
Fall in.
With it on him, and then I pulled up at his job one day and cut him on the bus. That really shut the job. Boss come outside, manager come outside. I said, yeah, you probably got a free day off or something.
Yeah.
Having me come up there, man. Yeah. And that'd be cool, man. So again, like when I'm servicing my clients on the bus, I tell them, people see me at the gas station, hey, oh man, how much for a haircut? And I had to learn what to say to them, because of course I might not be ready right now.
Right.
But I had to learn how to be ready, like, man, but you don't want it to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I put my little extras on and I tell them what I want, and they just be like, that's kind of steep for a haircut. Bro, you just walked up to a mobile barbershop.
Right.
You weren't even thinking about getting a haircut at the time. You know what I'm saying? So don't you gotta know it's an upcharge for this, man. But I just want to line up. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This is gonna be the most expensive lineup you ever had in your life. That's what I be telling people. You know what I'm saying? And they just be taken away. I give them my card, and they, that's why I say, like, Cleveland takes a little bit longer to catch on to what we trying to do, because my guy in Florida is getting $250 to $300 a mobile haircut.
And you know what?
On a pull-up.
On a pull-up, though. That's crazy. Yeah. And once again, that's why I asked you, because I feel like in Cleveland, we are a different type of people out here. You know what I'm saying? We're more blue-collar versus Florida. You know what I'm saying? That's a tourist spot. People, you know what I'm saying?
I learned that with the bus. And I had to, and I'm like, dang, I'm about to come down on my prices. So I come down a little bit. But then I start adding more to it. You get this with it. Complimentary drink. Yeah. Complimentary cologne.
Come on now. Come on, man.
I call it a cologne bar, because you got your bar with your drinks. So now I got a cologne bar where I got all these top of the line colognes. You look good, you feel good, you smell good. You know what I'm saying? That's my MO getting off that bar.
That's smart, man. Come on. You were giving a math class, not even being a barber, you giving a math class on this business as a whole, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because if I'm charging those prices, okay, I want everyone to feel like they not getting a deal.
I want you to be comfortable about giving me this $100.
Come on, man.
For just a haircut. So I want you to step outside of I'm just getting a haircut too. Your next door neighbor y'all might have a little competition thing going on. Cutting the grass. You know what I'm saying? Watering the lawn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your mobile barber just pulled up to your house and cut your hair. Your neighbor out the window. What are you doing over here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I experienced that.
Come out like $1 million.
Man, I cut my guy, man. my guy Eric, man. I come to his house and cut his hair. His next door neighbor, white guy, come outside with his dog. He come up on the bus with the dog. We like, bro. I'm like, bro, you know him? He like, yeah, man, that's my neighbor, man. And he just, oh, man, this is so amazing.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. You know how to cut white guys' hair? I'm like, yeah, man. And he just like, okay. And then he brought his wife out to check it out, you know what I'm saying? Then they go off to the bus. They get off the bus or whatever. And Eric say, bruh, that man hardly even speak to me, man.
Wow.
And I'm like, man, for real? How long you been staying? He was like, I've been here for about 2 years. That's the first time he, you know what I'm saying? I was like, boy, he seen that bus, man. He walked up on that bus. I don't care what he got going on. What's this? You know what I'm saying?
Toward attraction, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's an advertiser for you and your brand, man.
Yeah.
That's so dope, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, man. Like once again, get your flowers, bro. Like I said,
Thanks, man.
people said they want to do something. You actually went out and did it. And the amazing thing I take from your story, bro. One, you know what I'm saying. You pride yourself on mentoring and getting mentorship. You know what I'm saying. And you pay homage to those, you know what I'm saying, who rightfully deserve it.
You
so,
got to, man.
And you get it back to you, though. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I don't know if y'all been taking notes, because I know I had the pleasure of not only being on the show, I get to watch the show. And I don't know, I'm be taking notes like, Dumpy said, what again? Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Another major thing I kind of want to put out there is like, you know, we all go through things.
Yeah.
We all go through traumatic experiences. You know, whatever it is, a breakup, divorce, you lose your house, you do any of that you're going through, bro. You got to use that as the fuel to build whatever it is that you're trying to. You got to fight back.
That's right.
You got to fight back.
You preaching now.
Back.
It's
Okay.
Sunday.
And barbering, I went through a very traumatic situation, and I didn't let it sink me. I used what I knew how to do with these clippers, and I fought back, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to go into the whole story of what the traumatic experience was, but I just want to put like whatever it is you're going through. Oh, girl, she ain't supporting you. We just seen Desi.
Yeah, I seen that interview,
on the podcast.
Yeah.
And he was talking about his ex-girlfriend wasn't supporting what he was doing.
Yeah.
He used that as flame. And I can't imagine how that ex-girlfriend feel now.
Got to be punching air right now.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I know she like, I should have just been scratching his back. I should have been rubbing his feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I went through that, and now I can honestly look that person in the face and say, thank you. You know, thank you for that experience, man. Because I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today if you ain't put that fire up under me.
Come on, bro.
So now you got to look that person that put you in that traumatic experience in the face and thank them for putting the fire on you. Because you wouldn't be who you is today. And I appreciate that.
That's good, bro.
Shout out to her.
Come on now. Listen. I'm about to say, Dumpy, I know all too well. I know all too well, brother. I know all too well.
We all, man.
Yeah.
And I was, I was simping about the situation, and I talked to a lot of older guys, and they would tell me, we all go through it, bro.
Bro,
everybody go through this.
Yep.
You can just tell it's hurting you, bro. And I use that as the fire, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling everything I'm trying to do, the blessings coming. I didn't even have a lot of time to even put the blessings out there because I'm there coming so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So now it's like, no matter where she go, anybody go who got a problem with me, they gonna hear about me. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta plug your ears.
Time out, Dumpy. I love that, bro. He's like,
Come
hey,
on.
you gonna, hey, one way or another, you hear about me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's why when I was watching Desi, when Desi got to talk about that, I stood up like, come on, Dad. Tell him, bro. Tell him again, man. I felt where he was coming from on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's good,
yeah,
bro.
and that's just where I'm at with the whole thing, man. I just want to keep building on my empire and what I'm doing because now I'm able to see outside of just barbering. Barbers can be so much more. You know what I'm saying? Barbers can be so much more, man.
Type episode.
Barbers can be so much more.
Can be so much more. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, because going through my situation, I still got clients coming to sit down in my chair, right? They come sit down in my chair. I got to put all that behind me.
Right.
I got to put all that behind me and focus on this person. I mean, some of them I can kind of like bleed in their ear a little bit and they'll give me something back, man. Dump, you lit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't ever look down on yourself, bro. You doing this and you doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your clients are kind of there, build you up, man. Yeah. Take care of your clients, man. So go to their cookouts. Go to their cookouts, eat their food.
Eat the food.
Hang out to it. You know what I'm saying? enjoy that, bro, because they comfort you like you family. You know what I'm saying? And my clients treat me like full-blown family.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out to all the barbers because, once again, y'all are pillars in the community.
We are.
You know what I'm saying? Because hands down, like you said, bro, before I started going to therapy, guess what my therapist was? It was my barber. You know what I'm saying?
Barber.
And like you, and people don't understand
barber
that.
Keep you from doing something that you
facts.
want to do because he gave you some enlightenment on it.
Man, shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the same thing for cosmetologists, but I'm talking about from personal experience. Like, you know, like you said.
Yeah. You
Facts,
talk to your barber, and if your barber went through that experience, man, I can put the clippers down and turn the chair around and be like, man, bro.
Right.
Let me tell you, man.
Don't school you.
Feel me?
Yeah, no,
you can
man.
do that to your clients, bro, and they appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
hands down.
They gonna leave that shop with that fresh haircut and thinking about everything you told them.
First cut, first state of mind.
Yeah. So I try to always just be that type of person behind the chair. I don't let what I got going on show them or I don't wear it on my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's good, bro.
And your clients appreciate that too, though, because I can remember sometimes where I was in there mad, and my one client, bro, he's so irritating. He, dang, up, bro. Oh, dang, I ain't do it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my bad, bro, my bad, man. I'm going in it up here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it's very therapeutic, man. Barber's very therapeutic, man. And I can honestly thank God, man, because all of this just been a blessing to me. Everything. Like you said, bro, you a legend. And when people tell me that, it's still a piece in me that be like, I ain't there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. But if you see it, I know I'm close. You know what I'm saying? I might not see it, but people telling you stuff like that, and you're not the only one who tell me that, bro.
No, bro.
So I be taking that in like, thank you, man. I truly appreciate that for real.
Yeah, no, bro, because I gotta be a barber to appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, people doing dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just inspires me, like, all right, what can I do in my field, in my industry to you know what I'm saying? Even
with the skating.
Oh,
I've been skating since I was a little boy, man.
Yeah.
I got kids who be telling me, bro, I cut here and I go skating because of you. And I'm standing in line to pay my little money to get in the rink, and he telling me that, like, bro, I'm at barber school right now, and I've been coming skating here because of you. And I was like, man, I wanted to hug him, like, dang, man, that's big. Thanks for telling me that. You know what I'm saying? Because I always been skating before I was cutting hair. You know, so a lot of people just knew me off that.
Yeah.
I'm the skater guy. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into the
thing,
barber,
man.
it's like I'm giving another way. I'm showing you. Outside of jobs and all of that, I'm giving you another way, man. So I was a worker too, man. I like the factory jobs. Always kept me a good job or tried to climb myself in the ladder at that job. And my very last job was Dayton Freight. Shout out to them. Because if they never kicked me to the curb, I'd have never jumped into a craft that I always knew how to do.
Come on.
And the day that happened, I was hard-headed growing up, so I got a lot of driving under suspensions. And one particular time on my way to work, I get pulled over. They caught up to me. I had to sit down in jail for maybe like 30 days. That's how bad my driving under suspension was. Right. She was like, she said, Mr. Porter, you got 14 driving under suspensions, and I'm. For real, like, you sure I only got like 5? You know what I'm saying? And she just like, it just don't seem like you gonna stop. So today, she hit me with the Kevin Hart line. You gonna learn today. She hit me with that, and she made me sit down for 30 days. And in them 30 days, I was just really realizing, like, this not it. This not what I want to be. But I kept in contact with my job at the time. They basically kind of, handle what you need to handle. Holler at us when you get back. So that kind of like made me feel good. I might still have my job. I get out. I hate this word. know something coming behind
It's
it.
like
But
having
you
a
don't
butt.
want to hear.
Yeah, right.
And when he hit me with that, I'm like, man, what? I didn't called off for my daughter's birthday, and y'all would call me back in because y'all didn't have nobody else, and I would still work the day I called off. You scratch so many backs at these jobs, they don't scratch yours when you get in a situation. And I just had a little bump in the road, man. I had to go down for that, you know. And after that situation, I really sat back, man, because I didn't have a lot of jobs. This job to this job, this job to this job. And I was just tired of filling out applications, man.
Yeah.
I got tired of that, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I don't know what it is I'm about to do, but I'm about to get it out the mud.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna figure it out. And it
Yeah.
was my homie, man. He was just like, man, Dump, you know how to cut hair.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take it back. Like everybody just called me Dodo. That was my nickname growing up. Dumpy Cutz came from Dumpy Brown was like the name in your circle if you got extra litty that night. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You had extra fun. You did the extra.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Dumpy Brown was the name we would call you to let you know you was doing too much. And at that time, Facebook was kind of going, and I think I was filling out a lot of applications, and I felt like, you know, we put so much information on Facebook. That job that you're trying to get will go check your Facebook.
Check your Facebook, that's facts.
They put your first and last name in there.
That is a fact.
And they see what type of person you is.
Yes.
Oh, he's smoking weed. He going out to kick it every night. He saying this and saying that. And I started feeling like maybe that's why I wasn't getting a lot of phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I had too much business on Facebook. So I changed my Facebook name.
Oh, that's smart.
Guess what I changed it to?
What's that?
Dumpy Brown.
Okay.
So you can imagine everybody that met you from social media. I had real people thinking my name was Dumpy Brown. I ordered something through Facebook and it came in the mail as Dumpy Brown. I went to the post office to get it. They're not letting me get it because it say Dumpy Brown. I had to call a girl to call him and tell him like, bro, that's just my, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But it was like that. So when Instagram came in, my Instagram name I started off with, like I said, Dodo was my nickname. It was, I put the ski at the end, Do Ski. If you know anything about Cleveland, that ski word, we had a whole song behind that. You know what I'm saying? Would it do ski?
Oh,
Would it do ski? You know what I'm saying? So I put Do Ski Cutz. And when I decided to really go the entrepreneur way with my barber, if you went to my Facebook, I wanted you to be able to find me on Instagram too. So if you type it in, I wanted both to pop up.
Yeah.
So what I did was I put the Dumpy on the Cutz for the Instagram, and I left my Facebook as Dumpy Brown.
Yeah.
To this day, my Facebook is Dumpy Brown. And for as long as Instagram been breathing, my name on social media been Dumpy Cutz. I never changed my Instagram.
Bro, I thought your real name was Dumpy. I'm
So
like,
you can imagine what people call when they see you in public.
right.
Hey, yo, Dumpy.
Yeah.
I had to just take it.
yeah.
I had to just take it. I had to realize that was, I didn't made that for me.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So I kind of like just fell into that name, man. And ever since then, everything, I keep it on that. Dumpy Cutz. Dumpy this. You know, and then I started coming up with little phrases. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know,
It's all about
stuff
the
like
brand.
that. Like I'm putting stuff like that together because I felt like that'll suck more people in. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite ones is this. Everybody know this is my slogan. Hungry barber, feed me cuts. Can you tell me where that come from? Where I get that from? Anybody know where I get that from?
I ain't here.
Huh?
Homeless dude.
Nope. I'm gonna say it one more time. Hungry barber, feed me cuts. Lil Wayne, hungry rapper, feed me beats. You know what I'm saying? So I took his little saying and tweaked it. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling people, in whatever it is that you're doing, you know, all that's being creative with your brand is doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I put that on the side of my bus, and I put "Don't bite the hand that feeds you." People be pulling me over. Hey man, I like that. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. I like that. And I be like, thanks, bro. I appreciate
That's
it. You know what I'm
dope.
saying? But it's stuff like that just suck people in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got shirts that Hungry Barber Feed Me Cuts. When I went to that Connecticut Barber Expo, man, I went out there with 200 shirts. I only left with 10. They bought them shirts out. Them barbers wanted them shirts to say
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
that's dope right there,
Yep.
bro.
So that was dope to me. Like, dang, I might need to get into making T-shirts and apparel now for barbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which brought me to Anti-Broke Barbers Club. They was paying attention to me on Instagram, and you know they started sending me T-shirts to wear. You know, and now when I do my content, I always wear they stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know,
That's
kind of
dope.
like an ambassador type thing. So whenever I bump into them, I get discounts on their stuff and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, bro.
So, man, so much then transpired, bro, with this barbering in my life. Like I said, man, I'm just so grateful. You feel me? To be able to come to the pull-up experience.
Nah,
you know
come
what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying?
We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Because you more than a barber. You a brand, bro.
No, for
Yeah.
sure.
And I, if anything else, once again, bro, this interview is bigger than this for barbers, bro. This is for all entrepreneurs.
For sure.
right.
For sure.
If you know for doing hair, okay, hair should be the beginning point. But
Turn
what
it
about,
up.
you know what I'm saying?
Turn
Like,
it up.
how you gonna scale that joint?
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
You
right.
built a brand, bro,
Yeah.
and you got a buzz that advertises wherever you go. They
Right.
know. Don't bite the hand.
I be at Walmart. I just got a car, but for a minute when I started investing into my bus, I had a 2-door Tahoe, man. I sold that to kind of like help me finish paying for it.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I'm gonna drive this bus. Well, I drive that bus to Walmart. I drive it to the liquor store, throw the hazards on, park on the side. You know what I'm saying? That be alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a walking billboard, man.
It is.
And that's so smart,
Yeah.
bro.
It is.
And I need people to give you more credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this thing is a buster for you to cut hair. It's
Yeah.
bigger than that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
It's a walking billboard.
That's why I tell you sometimes I get in my feelings with the city. Like, I should be doing more, man. I should be getting phone calls, DMs. I should be getting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the city, nothing is given to you, bro. And y'all know that from living here.
Hot episode, man.
Nobody about to drop nothing in your lap.
Yeah.
You gotta go get it. So
Gotta
starting this spring, I'm pulling up at the Browns workout center out in Berea. I'm gonna be sitting outside just chilling.
That's genius, bro.
I'm gonna just wait until somebody walk up to me.
Yeah.
Security on. Hey, I got somebody head cut. I'm live. I have to.
You don't know
what I'm
who,
saying?
right?
You never know. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And
that's genius,
That
man.
is.
And I like to think in Cleveland, like you said, in Cleveland, man, they talk about New York. I don't care about New York. I'll talk about Cleveland.
Mhm.
Cleveland, you can get in Cleveland, you can get it anywhere because,
Yeah,
like you
for
said, we're a harder crowd. We not like other
Yeah.
places. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you got to get out the mud for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Like people say that as a saying, we meeting for real here.
you might be lit in your city, but if you come to this city, you gotta start from scratch.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't
facts.
care about none of that. We'll go off of who messing with you before we mess with you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I might see somebody I mess with. I know they not from Cleveland. They tapping in with you,
Yeah.
right? I see them in your comments.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me start saying something to them. Man, that's Cleveland to me. I feel like that's what we do. We do that a lot.
Yeah,
we
we
do that
do.
a lot. We waiting for somebody else to acknowledge you before we acknowledge
do it, you know
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta break that up though, Dumpy.
We
man.
got you,
know what I'm saying?
man. And that's why I say, like, it don't hurt, man, to drop on somebody's post or see somebody doing something. Just let them know they doing good, man. Keep going, or that's all it takes. Rick Ross made a post about that when he was talking to D Wade. He was saying, like, if you my homie, you know, I don't have no problem letting you know, hey, bro, I like what you doing, bro.
Yeah.
Good job, fire, 100.
Right.
It's not about to hurt me
Exactly.
to show you love. And then when I'm hoping that other barbers see me up under these comments up under barbers, and they like, you know, oh, don't messing with dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that's bringing more traction to him. You know,
Yeah.
and I try to do it. Haircut, kid. I don't want to call them kids because a lot of grown people in barber school, but they had send me some pictures. Hey, Dom, what you think about this haircut?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it needed a little bit more work. You probably need to, you know, work on your lineup. But let that person know, hey man, that's decent, bro. Keep going. It don't hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt, man. And I gotta go up to the school Wednesday to kind of like give them a little sequence on how I built my bus, man. And that's probably one of the number one things I'm gonna make sure I put into the ones listening. Is like, you know, just, you know, scratch each other back in barber school. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
What he know, you might not know. What you know, he might not know.
Right.
Lean on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when y'all leave that school and then you get in that barbershop, you on your own. You on your own. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watching you over you. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
a whole different vibe than what it was in barber school. Barber school was fun. You can mess up, you know what I'm saying? When you in that barbershop, you can't mess up.
You can't mess up. Right.
You can't mess up, man. And I'll be explaining that to the people who deal with me on a regular basis when I'll be a little hot wired sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll be having to explain to them, bro, I cut 18 to 23 people today. And each one of them, I had to critique.
Yeah.
I'm loose than a goose right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I just got everybody 90 degrees.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? Leave me alone for the day. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a little on my heels right now. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of and with barbering, that's what we do, bro. We're satisfying. We're in a satisfying game. Because when you get up from that haircut and you look in that mirror, your barber not gonna feel like he did his job until you be like, all right, bro, thanks, man.
Right.
See you next week. It's like, thank you. Next. You know what I'm saying? On to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So our job, I call us aliens. We're real life aliens. Because our sleeping different. Our eating is different.
Yeah.
I got a chick right now who comes to me 2 to 3 times a week just to drop off fruit and salad so I can kind of keep my nutrition up because I know I'll be in there working straight through my lunch, standing up all day. You know what I'm saying? So
dope.
we aliens and don't nobody understand it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that camera. If you're a barber, you already know what I'm saying. Don't nobody understand our lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's not for you to try to get them to understand. You just gotta figure out how to deal with it the best way you can and just, keep it in here. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, just remember, we're not human to regular people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We literally, they think we're sitting behind the chair and waiting on them all day. A whole week or 2 weeks before they come back because it's the only time they see us.
Yeah.
They don't see us with our family.
Yeah.
They don't see us at home. They don't see us washing our cars. They don't see us. So I'll be in a store grocery shopping, man, and a little boy will come and grab my leg, Dumpy. And I'll be like, man, who is this? Oh, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? And they be so happy to see me because they never seen you outside of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you doing here? Why you ain't cutting hair?
Right. It's like seeing your teacher outside the classroom.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, store, you out? You
Yeah.
a real person?
Man, I see you in the store at Walmart.
Right.
And you
gonna tell everybody about
it's
that.
amazing to you. She was at Walmart.
Yeah. No, that's
Who's you buying in Walmart, Miss Stu?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So it's like we not human, man. So we just got to learn how to deal with that, man, and learn how to understand that, because you are human. We not robots. And whoever treating you like that, you just got to find the best way possible to get them to understand your lifestyle.
See, all y'all talking about the podcast. Why don't y'all have more people on the podcast? We are human.
We're human.
We got lives outside the
We
podcast.
human, man. We human.
And we got to make sure we understand the team. It's not just myself. It's not just Brittany.
Everything takes time.
It takes time. We got
time.
Yes. So.
I didn't get to this point overnight, man. It took a lot. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I did that bus, that was going to wake a lot of people up about me. You know what I'm saying? And I did that. I woke a lot of people up, bad and good.
Bad and good.
Bad and good. Because it, like I said, like our city just be so in competition with each other.
Yeah.
And we so, you know what I'm saying? I do this unapologetically. I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm still on that fire burn for old girl to see me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still want her to feel this. You feel what I'm saying? So that's who I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention to no other barbers, bro.
Yeah,
What you doing is what you doing, bro. I appreciate
love
it.
though.
Serving to the community, but, I'm on my own accord, man. And if everybody just feel like that, bro, like I said, it don't hurt.
It don't hurt.
It don't hurt. If you a podcast, reach out to these people, man. Let them know they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
You, bro.
They gonna do the same.
Absolutely.
We supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and whatever it is, if you wash cars, and that's another thing I was talking to my client about the other day. Whatever it is that you're doing, be different. If you sell salmon, I sell salmon, you still sell salmon, we all on the same street selling salmon sandwiches. Which gonna make my salmon different from yours. I'm not trying to be in competition. I'm getting creative.
Yeah.
I got stuffed salmon now. I got salmon patties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can go to them, they got regular salmon, but when you come to me, you can be like, all right, he got the salmon, stuffed salmon with shrimp, stuffed salmon with this, stuffed salmon, you know what I'm saying? Be different, find ways, and I'll give you an example, because if I was a tow truck driver, this is my favorite one. If I was a tow truck driver, there's a lot of tow truck drivers out here. People always need their car towed, wheels pop off. I would name my tow truck company Big Bear Towing. And when I step out my tow truck, I'm dressed like a bear. My overalls is like bear material. You get what I'm saying? So when people seeing you change that tire, you look like a bear. That's comical to people. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if you got your kids and you got a flat tire, man, let me call Big Bear Towing. Yeah. You get a little laugh, a little giggle while you getting your tire fixed. You know what I'm saying? That'll go a long way than the person who just hopping out with their booty crack showing. You know what I'm saying? You hopped out looking like a whole teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? People you gonna go viral. A lot of people like to record. That's what you want. You want that attraction. Yeah. That's gonna have your number getting called. You know what I'm saying? You out here giving. You give business gems now. That's Dumpy, man. That's what I came over here to do, man. I just want to inspire people, man. No matter whatever it is you doing, if you trying to get that food truck, man, or maybe that little spot that you working in that kitchen, get that food truck, move around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That boy's so funny on Instagram. Posted a video, man. It stuck with me. And he had a bottle of water. He said, this bottle of water is 50 cents to $1 in the store, right? Mm-hmm. But in a hotel, it's probably $4 or $5. Right. Mm-hmm. At the airport, it's probably $8 to $10. You know what I'm saying? It's the same bottle of water, though. Same bottle of water. Mm-hmm. You might just be stuck in your way. Mm-hmm. Move somewhere different. Go somewhere else. Yeah. You might be worth more on that side of town. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm kind of building on that right now. Okay. I know I'm lit in my city, but I might be even litter somewhere else. They might not have a me somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And if I take me to that place, you might skyrocket. Yeah. So a lot of people, they be like, move out of town, bro. A lot of people turn your back on Cleveland. So we got to. You got to go somewhere else and get that magnitude to bring it back to the city. You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on that right now. That's basically what I'm on. That's why I've been taking my people call it tours. You ain't going on one of your tours, man. I'm always popping up. Oh yeah, I'm driving the bus to such and such. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like to let people. I like people knowing. They know I'm not standing still. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's good. They know. Man, he might leave at any time. Right. Yeah. So don't get used to me, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate me while I'm here. Yeah. Because when I go out of town and you see, I cut Soulja Boy, right? I thought everybody was going to be on that. Oh, man, you have Soulja Boy on there. Well, ain't nobody care about Soulja Boy. Ain't nobody care about Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that I expected to care, they ain't really care. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I watched this dude grow up. Yeah. I watched him. Gucci, man, I watched him with the Gucci song, ride around with Gucci. I watched all that. So when he hopped on my bus, I was starstruck. Yeah. What's up, bro? Right. Man, I got Soulja Boy on my bus, man. That was an experience, man. But stuff like that, that what you take to it might not, you know what I'm saying? And what you put out, you might be scared to put that out. It might be the best kept secret. Don't be scared to put stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Your ideas, man. Don't hold it back because somebody is waiting to see that. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's good, bro. So listen, we're gonna do a part 2. We're gonna have to come on the bus or whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we
about to do the podcast on the bus. Yeah.
Y'all heard that? Y'all get on tape.
That ain't fire. That ain't fire.
So that's what we're gonna do. All right. And I can't wait to drop this course though, bro. And it's bigger than barber. You got like business. Dumpy's business lessons 101 or something, man.
The ebook coming, man. I'm gonna drop the ebook, man. I'm gonna do a lot more content, man. And
listen, bro.
I want to get a gems, man, but I want to give it all sequenced. I can't spread it to everybody. I want to put it out there one good time and people suck it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So Dumpy, I can see you could just build a community of just like barbers and people just want to learn business lessons, bro. Listen, we'll talk afterwards.
For sure.
But listen, y'all, we're going to get into our final 5, okay? And y'all already know how we do here at the Pull Up Experience. We want to know, and he kind of segued to it earlier, but we want to get your opinion on Cleveland. Cleveland has a stigma of not collaborating with other people, right? Mm-hmm. And like you said, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel like we can change that for our city, though, man?
Well, being more open. Back to what I was saying, don't have a problem giving people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? That alone to go a long way. Because I sit back and I watch people I know I helped, and they got this little stigma to themselves where they act like they figured it all out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, I wouldn't know this person if I didn't know this person. Or you know what I'm saying? give people their flowers, man. Don't have no problem giving that back, man, because that go a long way for people like me who know I helped in some type of way.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Because that'll put somebody, not speaking me, but that if somebody did that, that'll make somebody, you know, start locking in everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, bro, where you get your, bro? I ain't
Right,
telling you
right,
nothing.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do that, and that'll kind of like help that person, you know, give more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
That is good.
That's good.
Yeah, network, just network, man.
Network.
Just network.
That's good. Okay, so let me ask you this. Is there anybody who you would love to collaborate in the city and outside the city? You know what I'm saying? Because I know they're watching. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Who's anybody you would love to collaborate in the future with?
I would love to collaborate with all the mobile barbers. All the mobile barbers all over the world, bro.
That's
I
like
would
a club.
if I come to your city, man, link with me. You know what I'm saying? If you come to my city, hit me up.
That's
you know what I'm
good.
saying? Let's get this mobile barbering thing to a different level. Like right now, I feel like it's the best kept secret. You got a lot of barbers who's starting to really kind of think about doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly feel like here in our city, I'm 5 years ahead of my time with it. You know what I'm saying? They might not understand now, but 5 to 10 years from now, it might be the thing. You get what I'm saying? So if we all collaborate and come together and collab on haircuts, whether it's giving back to the community, free haircuts, the schools, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm only one barber on my mobile barbershop.
Right.
You know, I might need another mobile barber to pull up next to me and help.
Yeah.
And I did that with my boy, he got a mobile barbershop out here, the Solar Power Mobile Barbershop. He built his own. My boy Dub, shout out to Dub, man, because he another barber. Like I said, I can't put two pieces of wood together.
Yeah.
That boy got on that bus and he built his own bus. You know what I'm saying? I had to wait 2 years.
Yeah.
And I tell him all the time, bro, that's the difference between me and you. You gonna feel more bleeded into your bus, bro, because you did that.
Yeah.
You put them nails in there. You put that wood up. You
put
painted
that
that.
time in.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All I could do is just get on my bus and just be like, yeah, this mine. You know, I ain't, you
Which
know.
it still comes by the
I decorated it.
Right.
It was my idea, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But to actually hurt your finger, cut yourself trying to put that you out of your head out, you know what I'm saying? Man, like, that's fire. So we all just need to come together, man, as one and start kind of like spreading more about what we doing with the mobile barbershops, you know?
That's good, bro.
It shouldn't be no hidden gem. It should be out there for somebody to invest and want to do the same thing.
That's good, bro. Okay, let me ask you this. In your opinion, what is the most Cleveland thing someone can do away from the city?
Coming here, away from the city, coming to Cleveland for the first time. Go to our tailgate. Go down there to the Muni lot.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's ghetto. You know what I'm saying? It's gangster down there.
It is gangster.
We're brown stuff though.
Yeah.
Don't go in there. Don't go in that Muni lot with that other. But like I said, that made me fall in love with barbering, and I'm 36 years old, man. I've been a barber for maybe 8 years licensed, 20 years in the game cutting, right? I went down there and I got that experience. I fell in love with football.
Fell in love with it.
Fell in love with football, man. But I also learned our fans, they don't have Browns fans like ours, bro. They don't have our type of fan base. We got a whole Muni lot for our fans. You go to another place, football game, they don't even have nowhere for their fans. We have a whole area for us to do what we want to do.
We turn up.
We turn up. And that made me fall in love with that, man. So if you come to the city, man, catch a Browns game, go to that Muni lot, you're going to meet so many different people, bro. We got a bus that they turned into a dog.
I seen that, yeah.
It's a whole bar.
It's a whole, yeah.
So you know when I took my bus down there, I want to tap into the person who owned this. What made you want to do this,
That's
bro?
dope.
You know what I'm saying? Dude had a trailer. It was like a toy. He pulled up, parked, top came to the side, this side, front back. It's a bar now. He got a whole bar, sit-up stools, but it was like a regular trailer that you would attach to the back. It's a full-blown bar.
dope.
So you seeing stuff like that, man. That's motivational.
That's good, bro.
Food trucks, people selling stuff in our own city. You know what I'm saying? We got vendors down there who got good wings and stuff. Like my boy, he was down there selling his wings. He sold all his wings, man. Like we support that. It's more than just the Browns. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that. Go to a community lot. Go to a Browns game, man.
That's good.
Okay. All right. Well, so listen, very inspired, by the way, by your story and all that you've been able to give our viewers. So when it all is said and done, Dumpy, what would you like for the legacy to be for you, and then for, everything business-wise that you've accomplished?
Well, I got 3 little girls, man.
Shout out to you, bro.
When I grew up, like I said, my grandma raised me, and, I'm real tight with my father now, man, because him and my mom's, man, they so proud of me. You know what I'm saying? They tell me all the time. But I want to leave the legacy for them. I want them to be able to walk these streets and know, or somebody tell them, yo, Daddy Dumpy. Yo, Daddy Dumpy, bro. You good, I got you. I know your daddy.
That's right,
your daddy was this, your daddy was that. I want them to get that in the city, man. I want them to have that, because I feel like as kids, when they get older, they trying to embark on who they are. You know what I'm saying? So my legacy might help them out in a way. Somebody might be in a position to help my daughter if she want to start a clothing line.
That's good.
Or my other daughter, she might want to sing or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to give her an opportunity because of my legacy. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure I leave a good legacy for my kids to be able to dwell on. That's really it.
That's good, bro.
At first, I wanted to be the barber. I want to touch everybody in the city. I want to be able to get everybody. I want everybody to have an experience where they can say they had a haircut by me. But now it's more like about our kids, man. I want to leave something for them that they can embark on, because this go a long way.
Yeah,
this go a long way.
Definitely.
Shoot, I'm about to say that legacy is here, bro. They want to learn about. Tell them, come see me. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man.
Right.
Thanks, man.
And of course, lastly, because again, we've had a great session with you. You have did so much, and I'm gonna be taking those too. Okay,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And for the viewers that are watching, what would you say are maybe 3 key takeaways that you would like for them to gather from today?
Man, the one thing I said about pouring into your clients, that's major, and being a barber. Period. Pour into your clients. Don't be scared to make that move if you want to open up a shop, you want to get a studio room, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that's in the back of your head and you scared to itch on it. Scratch it. Do it. Do it. All this time you waiting, you can already be somewhere else doing famous people here or whatever. You could already be in the motion and what your dreams are, but you just haven't pushed yourself. And then the last one, just be creative with everything, no matter what it is. Be creative. Try to be as different as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because we all into the same thing. I kind of feel like Cleveland is like a monkey see, monkey do. We all in a bear. We all, you know what I'm saying? Somebody started a podcast because they seen the pull-up experience. You know what I'm saying? And be different about your podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be different about it. Just be creative. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Because my creativity is what got me at the point I'm at.
That's good, bro.
Yeah, that is good.
And this is the most important question, bro. Where can they reach you? Where can I get more about you? Where can I learn? You know what I'm saying?
So right now I'm big on IG. Like Instagram is my big thing. I know everybody telling me to get on TikTok. I got a TikTok, but my Instagram is Dumpy Cutz, DumpyCutz. And then I got another Instagram that's branched off from there. I made just especially for the bus. That's called Feed Me Cutz, FeedMeCutz. They're my 2 Instagrams. My TikTok is Do Gabbana, Do3 Gabbana, and my Facebook Dumpy Brown. That got all my personals, man. You can go on there and really see a lot where I came from, especially a lot into the skate world and all that. You're able, I tell people all the time, like especially the ones I'm trying to inspire, go to my Instagram, man. Scroll all the way down. That's my portfolio.
Yeah.
I used Instagram to help me remember. I can go back to that time I was going through that situation, I can go back and look at those pictures and those videos and see where my head was at. And I can look at myself now and be like, well, you did it.
Yeah,
it's the progression of it all, man.
Yeah.
That's
So if you need some inspiration, man, go to my Instagram, scroll all the way down when I bought my set, when I started cutting in my living room, when I bought me a swindle chair. You know what I'm saying? Because I started off in that living room dining chair. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to the barber store and bought me an actual barber chair and put in my living room, my clients took me more serious. You know what I'm saying? Because now I ain't got to, can you get up, face the wall for me, bro? You know what I'm saying? Can you get up, face the couch? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So when you got that chair and you spinning, you know what I'm saying? That's giving them more of an understanding like where I'm trying to go, you know? And that's really it, man.
No, bro. Listen, this has been. I appreciate you, bro. I know you're a busy man, and for you to take that time to sit down with the brother has been a complete honor. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate y'all reaching out to me and having me come.
Come on, bro. Like y'all know I got a hit list. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I gotta get Dumpy, y'all. And y'all know, and the Dumpy is absolutely right. I reach out to certain people when I do. Yeah, they can definitely tell me no. You know what I'm saying? Dumpy's like, hey man, I'm on. I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? And like you don't, like you said, you don't know unless you take the chance. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my first time meeting Dumpy or whatnot, but I'm glad you came on, though, brother.
Thanks,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
sure.
So we already locked in. So listen, I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man.
And guys, listen, so we gotta pay some bills. Get us. Listen, we did it. We did it. February. I'm sorry. Ooh. April 18th. Yes, I'll pull the J. April 18th. Guys, we got the man, the myth, the legend. We got David Shands, guys. Y'all, if y'all love the pull-up experience, y'all want to see where where we got the inspiration from. We got Mr. Sleepers for Suckers, David Shands. His podcast is what showed us what to do, right? And he's coming to Cleveland, guys. He's coming to Cleveland of all places. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna show out. We're gonna show them that Cleveland is a place that wants to learn more about how to start your podcast, how to monetize your podcast, and he's coaching you in your business. You know what I'm saying? So and on top of all that, it is free. It is free. All you gotta do is text Podcast Summit to 33777 right now. RSVP. And get in the room. Get in the room with other podcasters, entrepreneurs, people in the city doing big things. And they ain't gonna be just Cleveland, gonna be people from all over the state. You know what I'm saying? So listen, do that right now. Do me that favor, okay? Next up, guys, we got anything else coming up? That's the biggest thing we got coming up.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing.
We're on target right now.
Oh yeah, we are. And then lastly, Brittany.
Yeah, make sure to check me out weekly at Beauty Told Podcast. I am on YouTube, and again, just helping inspire and change. I just want to motivate you guys in any way that I can. So make sure y'all come see my guests. So every week I'm gonna try to have a different guest on there, and we're gonna get y'all together. So stay tuned.
If y'all rock with us, y'all rock with Brittany, okay? So listen, guys, this is episode 181. Y'all, we're on the road to 200 episodes. Listen, y'all, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not trying to do none of that. I just want to say it's got to be something to be said about consistency, longevity, and persistence. And I love our team. I cannot do this without them because once again, it's not a solo effort; it's a team effort. And once again, we try to showcase our city in a different light. We try to give entrepreneurs their roses or their flowers that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? People like Dumpy. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So, guys, and once again, I appreciate y'all showing out, sharing, liking, commenting. The views is viewing, and we can't thank y'all enough. Okay. So listen, guys, this is episode 181.
And make sure y'all come get some of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, y'all. Shout out to Nikia.
Make sure this wine good, man. What I got? Peach.
Yeah, peach.
Peach, man.
Listen.
It's good.
Listen, shout out to Nikia, y'all.
Perfect for the vibes, man.
Yeah. No, listen. Best wine in the city, y'all. Guys, listen. We'll see y'all next time, all right? Peace.
Peace.